Hey y'all, hey. So thank you for joining me here at FiresignShit, where we only read 4 fire signs. This is the weekly reading for 12/3/25. But I always say when this message reaches you, it is for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This reading is going to be for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever Leo falls in your chart. All right. So the cards have been cleansed, but they damn for sure ain't been shuffled because I just did the reading for Sagittarius and it was so deep. Okay. And even the reading for Aries was good too. I mean, I feel like we've been doing pretty good closing out the year, fire signs. We've been on like a little streak. Okay. So let's keep that momentum going. If you're new here, welcome. I am the healer, only one will be. And the way I read is I do a 12-card spread. What I look into is your career, yourself, and your love. Your career, what's going on with your bag. Self, how you feel with yourself at the moment. And love, what's going on in your love life. And fire signs, it just seemed like love life been a little bit ghetto for us. So I don't know. Hopefully 2026 will bring, some stability and love for us. But in the meantime, in between time, I feel like when it comes to career or like being an entrepreneur, we've been on our shit. We've been in our bag. So that's been great. So the cards have been cleansed. I'm doing a little shuffle up. I've already prayed and meditated on the energy. I always pray and meditate between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And that's where I get a lot of messages. I did not write down any divine messages that I received this morning. Sad that I forgot to do so. But that's okay. We're finna get these messages right now. Let's see what's up. Leo, I hope you are doing well. I hope things are going great for you. Absolutely love Leo. I love you so much, Leo. My son's a Leo, and he's my favorite. And I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about that. So we're going to go ahead and bust down the reading for Leo. We're going to start with career. Okay, so Leo, what I have for you in career, you're starting with the Knight of Swords. So you're taking off running. You're moving quickly towards maybe a project, an assignment, or it could be that you're moving up quickly in your career. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're moving quickly towards something when it comes to career. Okay, Leo? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, Leo, I have to shuffle these up more because I just don't believe these. I don't believe these messages that are coming through. That wasn't a good enough shuffle for you. Because ain't no way you got this. Well, it could be possible, but Spirit says not to honor that. So I always follow my intuition. My spirit guides be letting into my ass and let me know, like, no, that's wrong. What are you doing? Okay. I have an aunt named Betty. She's a Virgo. She be on my head. She be like, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all. You know how Virgos are, perfectionists. Like, don't play that shit. So I'm even going to do you like that, Leo. Let's get that shuffle up a little better. All right, so you're moving quickly towards something when it comes to your career, and it could be so that you are a healer, and you could be doing healing work at this time, okay? With the number 32 being significant. You're moving towards something quickly in your career that has something to do with healing. You could be an herbalist. You could be a nurse. You could be doing something that's healing, but you're moving very quickly towards being the healer that you are, okay, Leo? Number 1 here, awareness. There might be something that you need to be aware of in your career sector. So make sure you're paying attention. If you're an entrepreneur and you're moving quickly towards doing healing work, make sure you're using your awareness, that you're studying, whatever it is that you're working on, with the number 1 being here could be very significant. Make sure you're studying, make sure you are open to your divine downloads, because a lot of times when you're doing healing work, sometimes that shit ain't even textbook. Sometimes some of the things you have to do are things that are put into your spirit. Okay. So whatever you're working on, Leo, you're moving quickly towards it. You are a healer. Or could be you're helping somebody at work or around you through a tough time because you are a healer. So keep that in mind. Okay, Leo. Sorry about that. All right, now moving on to self. 3 of Swords, Leo. What's going on? Are you struggling with self-love at this time? Did something happen that's like got you feeling down and out at this time when it comes to yourself? You're healing. You're healing with the 3 of Swords being here, Leo. You are going through something that's causing you to have to heal. The relationship that you're having with yourself could be some childhood trauma, could be the trauma from like your parents, your mom or your dad, but you're working on healing that, Leo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time for a spiritual cleansing. You got to cleanse, Leo. It's time for you to spiritually cleanse. The number 50 could be significant. So you're healing from something that probably broke your heart or something that may have come back up. You need to spiritually cleanse. Spiritual bath, cleanse your space, cleanse the corners. I always recommend saging your corners, hitting your corners and saying a special prayer. Please cleanse this space from any negative energy that does not belong here. You know, you need to do that. Open all your windows and doors and hit them corners and them doorways with that sage. Okay, Leo. Don't worry though, balance will be restored once you do that cleansing. So number 11 could be significant. I need you to cleanse, Leo, because it feels like even right now I feel heavy. So you are definitely dealing with something heavy right now, Leo. I can feel it in my spirit. So I recommend that you do a spiritual cleansing at this time, okay? Leo, I always feel like something about Leos and like the end of the year is not always great or strong for you guys. Because you guys are like, out of all the fire signs, I feel like Leos are the most emotional ones, okay? We're going to move on to love, Leo. In love, you got the 8 of Swords. Are you feeling stuck or trapped? If you're in a relationship, you're definitely feeling like, fuck, I can't move. But if you're a single, you're feeling like, I'm stuck. Like, what's next? Like, the single shit is exhausting, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and clarify more of that. So if you're in a relationship and you're feeling stuck, move with the divinity. The number 20 could be significant. All right. This is definitely divination. Somebody could be doing spell work on you in your relationship that got you feeling blocked, stuck, or stagnant. So pay attention to your significant other. Watch their moves, especially their words and the things that they say to you, about you, or around you. Okay, because you should not be 8 of Swords in your relationship. But if you're a single, just know divinity, everything's divine. It's going to move on God's time. So if you're feeling stuck, like, and lonely, that's okay. Divinity, divination. Number 8, positive movement forward. You moving forward, okay? If you're in a relationship and you're feeling trapped and stuck, divination, move divinely, okay? Because it's time, positive movement forward. It's time for you to move forward in a positive way. If you're single, keep moving forward positively. Don't in your mind think that you are just alone and stuck, because you're not. You're not trapped. These ropes are extremely loose. You can get out of your situation, okay? For my singles that are feeling like, oh, I don't have anyone, I'm stuck, it's the end of the year, I'm lonely. You're not, okay? You're not. This is all about the divinity. This is what God wants for you at this time, to sit still alone and to move forward in a positive motion. The number 8 could be significant, okay? Abundance. So don't worry too much about that. But if you're in a relationship, pay attention to your person and how they moving and grooving and what they're doing, okay? If they speak negatively around you and they got you feeling like you're in a space of feeling like blocked, just move past them with positive movement, okay? They speak negatively, counteract that with positive movement, positive speech, positive thought, okay? Let's go ahead and get some clarifying advice for you, Leo. Let's see what, oh, you got the same thing as Aries. All right, I love that for you. Clarifying advice for the sign of Leo moving forward. Yep. Oh, yeah. Power and intention. Leo, you have power. You're moving towards something quickly and you have this power. Make sure you're being intentional with the way you're using this power. Okay. Be intentional with, because you're in power. Clearly you're moving towards something. You're a healer. You're helping. You're logical. You know what I'm saying? You're able to bust some moves, but you got to make sure that you're using your awareness and that you're not abusing your power and you're being intentional.